before in history have there been this many displaced people in the world, over 60 million, because of geography and the European Union. Literally millions are coming through Greece, going on into Northern Europe. So as they enter into Greece, we have this opportunity to show them the love of Christ. We run a refugee center there. Before they get to us, knowing what they've gone through shows the desperation that they must have. When you realize that the overwhelming majority are women and children and men over 50, overwhelming majority. And they'll pay a smuggler to get across. And when they get to the shore, they are never told the truth about the boats that they're going to be in. They are forced at gunpoint onto the boats. Very few of them actually want to get on the boats once they see them. And so they're going to get on the boat and they're going to try and cross. There's no one on the boat that has ever been in water before. Very few know how to swim. The life jackets that they purchased, they're not real flotation devices. Majority of them don't fit anyways. So for a father or a mother to put their children in a boat that is made for 6 or 7 people, and there's going to be 50 people in it, who would do that? Not only the danger of that, but they're spending all their money for that. You know, $1,000, $2,000, we've heard up to $3,000 per person to get into one of those rafts. You know, many of them are leaving with very little notice. I've heard stories of the Taliban shows up at their door that morning. We know that you're for the other side. We're coming back for you tonight. What are you going to do? You're going to leave. You know, I had a father I talked to 8, 9 months ago that he had to choose which kid to hold on to. You know, when who does that? You don't hear about that in the news. But that's the reality of the situation. It's a bit overwhelming as you think about it. You never hear a good story. Never. So you obviously see the brokenness of the world that we live in. It's evident in the refugee crisis and all that people go through. But God is at work. And that's why we're there. And we trust that God is at work. And we're thankful that we get to be there and to see Him do what He does best in making Himself known, bringing hope, bringing healing, most importantly, drawing His sheep to Himself. So what we're very thankful for is that God has allowed us to partner with former Muslims, men who came as refugees anywhere from 3 years ago to 10 years ago on this same journey. All of them have their own testimonies, and it's amazing how God has been at work in each of them to bring them to salvation and to bring them to a point of wanting to do ministry and engage their people with the gospel.
Thanks you for supporting us and praying for us. God bless you.
Thank you for your support in my ministry in Athens, Greece. Please pray for my disciple to be faithful while they're learning.
I want you to pray for me for wisdom to share the gospel among Farsi speakers from Afghanistan and Iran.
So all that we have done is try to pour into these men so that they then can pass it on to faithful men who will be faithful to pass it on to others. Through these 5 guys, over 600 people came to faith. Over 300 have already been baptized, and 7 churches were planted. So Gift for Christ funds that are given every year allows us to take the gospel to the nations. It allows Living Hopers to come and to join us in the effort that we're doing. And then secondly, the Gift for Christ dollars help support these brothers. Everyone can and everyone should be a part of it. And one of the ways that you can be a part of it is by giving to the Gift for Christ. There's a direct connection between the giving to the Gift for Christ and the work that we do in Southern Europe among refugees. Yeah, a big thank you to Living Hopers who give to the Gift for Christ.